stay up. Don't be used as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up.
Yo, what's up, family? How y'all doing, man?
What's good?
Man, you with your boy Ola. What up, Ola?
What's going on is?
Man, just chilling, man. How
good.
Hey, man, we had a beautiful weekend, man.
Beautiful weekend.
Yeah.
Hey, big ups to Dre at the Last Stop Barbershop. Had a beautiful event, back to school event for the kids. Adults came out, kids came out. We got to sit down with some good influential people. It was a great event, man.
Yeah.
If you guys missed it, it's a great event. We gave out some shirts, sat down with some great people, interviewed. Check it out. We got the video up last night.
Last
night? Go ahead and check it out.
Check it out, man. We about to get something serious, man. I know y'all been there, man.
What you got on your mind, man?
Man, listen. Y'all ever been on the road? You driving, and you feel like you want to do some type of road rage. Like you feel like you want to swipe the joker off the highway. Like you want to kind of bump somebody.
That's all day.
Hey, listen, you know what's crazy now? Think about it. I remember it was like a couple weeks ago. I seen this motorcycle and this car having like a issue with each other. And they
motorcycle and a car.
Man, Ola, I'm thinking to myself, the motorcycle guy can't be that smart. You know, like homie, all that car got to do is bump and done. But
was it at least a big joint, a heavyweight joint?
Nah, it was like I think it was a Kawasaki. Yeah. It wasn't a big bike. You know, it's probably it might have been like a mediocre guy driver. But bro, I'm thinking to myself, man, you can't see. That's what road rage does to you.
Yeah,
road rage made you forget that you was on a motorcycle and this guy got an 1,800-pound.
He got you on that high where you thinking that you can do more than you can, man.
Bro,
that's crazy.
Because the car ain't gonna be affected.
Yeah, at all.
Man, I've seen that happen a couple times, man. But I was thinking about this movie Unhinged with my man Russell Crowe.
Shout out, yeah.
Unhinged, big dog.
Man, that was a classic, man. That's some lesson teaching right there, man. If y'all haven't seen that movie, definitely check it out. It'll teach you something. It'll put you in your element where you're like, you know what? Let me humble myself and carry on about my way.
Yeah.
Versus engaging in something that I shouldn't.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like one of the scenes that I thought of just as you brought that up was really the opening scene. Not the opening scene.
I know you're talking about.
But the beginning where she's at the light and he's not going. And, I'm thinking, you could easily just go around this guy. Yeah. And she just lays on the horn. Kind of like that, you need a mood type of
thing. I hate them people, bro.
Man.
Don't get me wrong. You know what's funny? And I want you to finish.
No, go ahead.
I always because I hate when people leave. It's like, okay, the light is red. Motherfuckers sit on their pedal, waiting for it to be green. Green, bro.
Right, that's like DC, New York type stuff that the people try to bring into like the suburbs, and it don't work too well.
Nah, bro. So I try to give somebody at least a 5-second count, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, 1, 2. Okay, they take too long, and they be like, okay, bet. They because now
we gotta hit the 2 beeps. The 2 beeps.
Yeah. Hit them tap. You know, respect.
Yeah. You can't wait.
Bro, I hate when people do that. I'm like, motherfucker, just turn green, dog. Like,
ain't that funny how the type of beep gives different levels of communication? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A quick 2 beeps is like, hey, keep it moving.
Yeah, cool.
A long joint is like, yo, move, man.
Yeah. And I get it, right? I get it. But what's funny is it's so funny how we are so impatient with the smallest of things.
With the smallest things,
Like we're always in a rush to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Bro, if we're on time, we don't need to be in a rush.
Right.
If we are, things happen. We always in a rush, so we're trying to make everybody go fast. It's like when you're in Maryland, right?
Yeah. Oh.
Bro, listen, the crazy part is Maryland was ranked top worst 5 driving cities in the nation.
Hey, shout out to my man B. Crawford. He's gonna hear this, and I know he's gonna be like, "Yo, I'm offended that you talk about Maryland because we be going in about driving, and he's gonna be offended." But hey, look, we speaking facts right now, so don't get mad at me.
Bro,
go ahead and rock with it.
Maryland is the worst, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, homie. No offense. I love my people in Maryland. I love Maryland though. That's the only reason I be against moving to Maryland, bro, is because I can't stand the driving, bro. Listen, we about to go over a list of things that me and bro discussing. They fit in a couple of these, right?
Sure.
But hold on, before you go there, this is what I want to say though, right? And the thing is, right, when you look at Unhinged, a lot of people don't realize you don't know what somebody going through.
True.
Bro, the last thing I want to do is get behind the fact that I offended you because of my horn on my vehicle, or because I swiped it.
Yeah.
Man, I was talking to one of my homies one time, man. Shout out to the big homie, man. I love him. And I was telling him, bro, when people are doing crazy things on the highway, when they're like swerving and this and that, I don't even look at them.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't even want to get
You don't
my
even
bag.
pay no mind to
I don't
it.
pay no mind. I be in my mind, look, bro, I be getting pissed. I be like, bro, please don't hit my car. Please don't hit my truck. I be like driving in my truck, bro. Please do not hit my truck. You know what I mean? Right. And I'll be sitting there, bro, and he thought I was lying.
Yeah.
See, this is the crazy part, man. Like, this stuff is true stuff.
Yeah.
And so he thought I was lying. Because you know why I don't, bro? Because I don't, like, people, when they shoot you for nothing, because you got loud music at the gas station.
Yeah.
I'm not, bro, I got a 4-year-old, I got kids, I got nieces, nephews. I want to come home to. I'm not trying to die behind some ignorant ass dude. And so long story short, one day, bro, I'm on the highway going on, I think I was going like toward Maryland, I was going Maryland, Silver Spring area, and I see this guy behind me, he's like swerving. He recognized me. I ain't recognize him.
Right.
Because he was driving this other vehicle. Okay. And so I'm doing it. And he's doing it. I'm like, bro, please don't hit my vehicle, bro. You know what I mean?
So you just keeping the peace.
I'm just keeping the peace. You must be having a bad day. I'm going to let you go about your business. Because it ain't that serious, bro. And my insurance is already terrible. I don't know what I pay per month, but my drive record sucks. Right. So I don't need this to go on the record. I might not have insurance tomorrow. So, man, next thing I know, he's driving, swerving, going next to me, man. Next to me. Next thing I just so happened to look over. And who do I see? The joker I just told my main man. Told him I
what
said,
did you just told about?
Bro,
right?
He's over there honking and laughing, and he called me, says, bro, you were not lying. You do not look. I said, bro, you know why? Because, bro, jokers be literally taking that stuff offensive, bro. It's only driving, y'all.
Yeah.
It's not that serious. You had a bad day, bro. Just don't get on the highway. It's not that serious.
Well, you got to take into consideration a lot of times, in our society, a lot of times people will just bottle stuff up. You know, we touched on some of those topics before, where a lot of people don't really utilize their outlets, right? So they get on the road either frustrated about work, frustrated about relationships. I know people that just dread going home because of everything at home. So they have all that stuff bottled up on the road, right? They left work and then it's all bottled up on the road, right? So a lot of times when you interact with these individuals, you're getting their life story. You know what I'm saying? And they may not even be, quote unquote, an aggressive person, right? But they find that one situation to just let go of everything, right?
Absolutely.
And one thing turns into another. I remember it was a couple years back in the area, and I was driving, because I'm, always moving about in the area. Yeah. And I think it's like Prince William Parkway, right? It just shut down. And I'm up here like,
that's frustrating. That's frustrating, right? That's only, you don't have no background.
You don't have no backgrounds, right? And so, come to find out, it was a road rage incident, right? This, I guess a guy had hopped out the car, and he had mashed on the gas, slammed him into the other car. Dang. Boom. Life gone.
Now
you know what I'm saying?
Now he doing, I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing a long time, you know what I'm saying? All for something that you could have avoided, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
And you think about, it's all about everything. I remember this Vin Rames movie I was watching, I can't remember the name of it, but he went to prison for like 10 years, and he said, man, he says the biggest regret is I didn't take those 3 or 10 seconds to think. And I'm like, bro, look, I anybody know me, I didn't mind fighting when I was younger.
True.
But I'm older. Joe, I ain't trying to fight no more. I ain't trying to I ain't trying to live that life no more. We were kids. When you were kids, you were kids.
True.
But bro, people that's the thing, man. And for y'all out there that entice that joint, like when I seen the motorcycle in the car, I'm thinking to myself, motorcycle, go sit down, bro. Yeah. Because what it is worth. But if you got kids, go over your kids.
Right.
What are you gonna do, bro? Like if you got a wife, what?
Yeah.
Bro, you're doing a 15-year bid, right? Behind a road rage incident, and what you gonna tell your wife? I had a bad day, so I took it off on the next man.
Right.
That's making that ass stuff, bro.
Yeah.
That's it. But now, all right, let's dive in. That's enough of that. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. This is what I will say this. I want to give a couple things that I find don't affect me when it comes to road rage, even though it irks a lot of people.
Okay.
But then I have a list of things that me and my man totally agree. I think we kind of agree on.
Yeah, no, we agree.
Honestly, I might get out the car and slap piss in your ass.
These are like the,
you know what I'm saying?
Get that slap piss in. These are the top ones.
Yeah, these are the top ones that really just bother me. Like they're not, you know why they bother me. As we go on, you'll be like, yo, okay, I see what you're saying.
Right.
I feel like they bother me, and my man has even shared. Was because we can avoid these situations.
True.
Like these are like, all right. For example, I'm gonna tell you what doesn't bother me. The 16, 18, 22-year-old that's in the Honda Civic that's cruising. That's
crazy. They don't bother me.
They don't bother me. You know why? Because, bro, think about it. Fast and Furious has 26 different episodes.
Right.
So whatever, If I watch stuff at church, I won't be a Honda Civic with some nitro in there.
Who knows what Fast and Furious is going to be out today? It's like 20, 35.
Tyreek's going to be 70 with 90 grandkids talking about, oh, Ludacris. Nah, but you know, it's like, bro, so get it. That's the errors. They don't bother me, bro.
Yeah,
don't bother me at all. So to y'all high school kids doing y'all thing, racing.
Do your thing.
Man,
Stay
listen,
safe on the road.
just be safe, big dog, because I was, doing the same thing. Be safe. That's all I say.
True, dude.
I'm going to tell you what else don't bother me, bro. What else don't bother me is, when I'm on the road, you got these Mack trucks, these trailers. You know what I'm saying? They're next to me.
Yeah.
They're cruising. They don't bother me as much.
True. It's about respect.
It's respect.
You got a big truck. You know what I'm saying? To me, and I'm sure you would agree. Like we always were taught that those are the ones that you give them their space.
See, I love it. Great point.
Yeah, you give them their space, let them do your thing because they're like 3-4 times even more bigger than you. Yeah. One small move and your car is total.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You might be total.
Nah, you definitely got to be cautious.
Yeah.
So there's a few things like that don't bother me.
True.
I'll say this. I'll say the guy that does not signal every time because I'm not always 100%.
I don't know if I would agree that kind of got me itching a little bit. Right? Yeah.
You said it got you itching.
Because for me, I'm being driving, right? I love driving, and so when I see someone that's not signaling, especially if we're like in the same distance, right? Okay. And you just throw on the brakes and hit the turn.
Okay. That could go on the list, but I'm talking about the guy who's going faster than me. Faster than me.
Yeah.
He swerves over, goes over. That guy don't really bother me.
I got you.
Know what I mean? Like this and that.
Yeah.
He's in a rush. Or the guy, when I'm saying like the guy's coming from behind you and you're here, you're going 65.
True.
But he's going 90.
Right.
Like that doesn't bother me. Right?
I got you.
To some people it could.
I'm going
to tell you who doesn't bother me as well, bro. But a lot of people get rubbed the wrong way because you're not willing to break the law. You're mad at him because he is to get home. It's the guy that drives on the yielding side of the road. Bro, some of y'all get so ate up about that, right? Think about it, bro. Think about it. Some people, you're honest, great citizens of America or around the world, and you're driving in that lane, and you're driving like this, and you see this guy next to you, and he's like, he goes into the lane where you're supposed to just pull over.
Yeah, the emergency lane.
Yeah. And he's bypassing you.
True.
You don't know why he's bypassing you. Mm-hmm. He could be something could have happened.
True.
But you don't know, but you take offensive. Bro, I remember one time, check this out. I'm going to give you a story.
Yeah.
People get ate up about that. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I be hitting emergency lanes sometimes too. Because, bro, I'm not a fool. Y'all want to sit in traffic for 2 hours. Sit. My exit is right there. Why would I sit for another 30 minutes? And I literally can just 4 minutes.
True.
And I'm off the exit.
I mean, I think there's levels to it, right?
Yeah.
Because, there's, driving into the city, right? There's little pockets where you can kind of hit it, jump back in.
Yeah.
Boom, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
But if you're on certain parts of like 95, there's stretches. You're talking about people. I see people go, and I'm like,
I ain't gonna lie to you. Tell me it don't bother you a little bit.
It bothers me a little bit, but not to the point where I see people get like really vexed and they'll swerve into the lane.
Oh man, bro, that's what I said. Some people will literally swerve into the emergency lane to block you. And now, if I run my vehicle into your vehicle, now we're sitting over here, police coming in. All they did was
both of y'all wrong.
And guess what? What did it prove?
Yeah.
Why? Because you didn't want to let him go first, and then you followed him.
True, that ego.
Bro, follow him. You know what I'm saying, bro? I remember this is the true crazy. My daughter was being born. I had to go somewhere real quick. She was my ex was in the emergency room.
True.
She comes and said, "I'm going through labor right now, bro." I was so behind. I was in traffic trying to get there because I had to go take care of. Man, I got on the emergency lane and I was flooding it. This guy pulls in. He don't know what I'm going through, bro. I'm trying to see my daughter born.
Yeah.
Now, does it make it right? No, we're not talking about right or wrong right here. I'm just saying you don't know what's going on.
True.
You know what I mean? If his daughter's being born, I would this. But bro, at the end of the day, if I'm not hurting anybody, leave me alone.
Yeah.
So with that said, it could rub you the wrong way. I think it's funny because I'm thinking like, yeah, I mean, I did it most of the time. Now,
well, a lot of it is that entitlement to of that other driver, right? They may feel like, look, I pay my taxes. I'm allowed to regulate what goes on this road. And if you're doing wrong, I'm the enforcer now. Forget the police. The people that actually would be the ones that I'm the enforcer. Citizens arrest. And so let me swerve over and stop you. No, dude, go about your way.
Because if you don't know if he's having a bad day. If he pull that strap out on you, And because he's doing so, or let's say for example, his house is being burglarized or something's going on, or his kids just got beat up and jumped or something happened. Bro, don't stop that man.
Yeah.
Now I get it. We don't look at it that way because we think, oh, they're not having a bad day. Their days are like ours. Nah, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Go sit your behind down. Stay in the lane. Because I thought about hitting them jokers too when I be going like, whatever we want to. I'm hitting you, bro. And then guess what's gonna happen? Police gonna come. We're gonna do a ticket. We're gonna have to go through car insurance. You're gonna look like a dumbass. But you're gonna tell your people, man, I was in the right. I was in the right.
Right.
You stupid.
Yeah. Hey,
all right, now let's get to the thing, baby. Now these are the people that may piss me off. My slight pissy level, and for y'all that watched the last video, super high. And the reason why is because it can be avoided.
Yeah.
Right. So man, take off for the.
All right. So the first one on the list is the tailgater.
The tailgater. What's the tailgater, man? For those that don't know, what's the tailgater?
I need to take a little breath right there.
Hold on. Hey, to the tailgater, baby. Tell us about the tailgater.
The tailgater for me it's a real pet peeve for me, right? Mm-hmm. Because again, I love driving, right? And I'm a stickler about certain aspects. I get it in. I drive some fast vehicles. So I like to get it in.
Yeah, you get it.
I like to stay to the rules. I like to adhere to the rules. Tailgate for me is one of those things that just get under my skin because I like to give that amount of distance. Two, I'm claustrophobic. I don't want people close to me. Get away from me, right?
But hold up. For the people that don't know what the tailgater is, describe it to them.
Okay, so the tailgater...
Just give them a little breakdown of the tailgater.
So the tailgater is the one... So, basically, you're supposed to give a good amount of distance between the car in front of you, right? Okay. About a 1 to 2 car distance, right? That's like a safe distance, right? So once you start encroaching in that, you reduce the chances of you being able to avoid an accident, you being able to get out of the lane, yada, 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 right? So it's a safe distance for a reason, a good reason, right? Okay. A lot of people don't care about that, right? They just go about their business. I need to get to where I need to get. Yeah. I don't care about that whole tailgating thing. I'm trying to go fast. I'm trying to go where I'm going. I'm going to be on your bumper, right?
So the tailgate is the guy that's on your bumper.
On your bumper.
But he can go into the middle or the right lane. He can go any lane. But he chooses to stay behind you.
He chooses to stay right on your
because he feels comfortable behind you.
Of course. I've had a guy get so close where I would scoot up, and every time I scoot up, he would like slam on the gas and then slam on the brake to like show me that he's going to be on my tail, right?
Or maybe you're not going fast enough.
No, we were at a stoplight.
Okay.
We're at a stoplight, right?
All right, go ahead.
And so I'm gonna share this story, and this may change people's perception of me a little bit, but that's okay. I don't care. It's real talk. I'm having a bad night, right? And so usually what I do to relieve myself sometimes is to just get on the road and just cruise.
Man, I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
For me, it helps me out because I just I get on the road. I do what I love, which is driving. Yeah, and it's just cool. But I was having a bad night, and I hadn't got to that point of relief yet. I was still in that point of aggression, right? So I'm at the light. Aggression. Yeah. I'm on Dell Boulevard, right? Okay. And this car is on my tail, right? Yeah. And I scoot up, give him some space. Mind you, I'm vexed, right?
You're frustrated.
And so he scoots up again, and then I scoot up. I'm like, let me give him some space, and then he like gets right up on my bumper. Let me tell you, I hopped out the car. Right? What? Yeah. Hopped out the car, and I'm screaming on this dude. Right? I'm screaming on this dude. I'm like, dude.
This is road rage, y'all. This is a true story.
Screaming on this dude about him being on my bumper. I'm like, just giving him business, right? He looks scared out of his mind, right? And after that, I go in my car and I drive off, right? It didn't take me until about a week or two later to realize that was like the dumbest thing to ever do, right? One, it was reckless. Oh, two, man. The way that people go out here, you never know what this guy could have been carrying. You know what I'm saying? And then three, it was just, I could have just either pulled over or, done something, right? I could have done anything other than that. But this guy got under my skin. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like I had the right to do that to him. You know what I'm saying? I had the right to tell him how to drive. Even though he may or may not be doing the right thing, I felt like I was entitled to tell this guy how to.
Well, no, I think more than anything else, you needed somebody to vent on, and he became the person.
He became my outlet.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. But I just got to say one thing. You said it took you a week or two to think about that.
It did.
It didn't take you like 2 hours later?
No, because I was like,
She said it took me 12 years later to think about that. Like, what? Like, wait a minute. It took you 2 weeks later?
It took me like, I was like, that wasn't a good idea.
Well, I'm glad you figured it out.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, hola, man. Listen, as far as how people think, man, ain't nobody perfect in this world, man.
True.
Everybody go through things. And the beautiful part is we're willing to share those things with people and understand, like, yo, we get it. So when we're talking, it's because of the experience we gone through and what we experienced. So,
absolutely.
Man, at the end of the day, man, listen, man, we ain't perfect by far.
Yeah, for sure.
Nah. So I'm going to say my part to the tailgater. Okay. And then we can go on to the next one. Yeah. I agree. The tailgater rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah.
This is when I hate with tailgater, right? I'm going speed limit, right? Maybe speed limit 45, I'm going 50.
Yeah, you're doing over the speed limit. Yeah. Reasonably.
Yeah, but you're on my tail.
Right.
Bro, you can literally go to the middle lane.
Yeah.
You can literally go around me.
Yeah.
But you want to be on my butt. And what it does is, like, to your point, it just makes me feel like, bro, like I just feel like something's about to happen.
Yeah.
It's just uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable.
Nobody likes, it's like being at a restaurant. It's like being in a restaurant and you're in line, right? Whatever, right? About to order food or whatever, whatever the case is. And the guy walks up right about 2 feet away, like a foot away from you. You be like, bro.
You literally feel him breathing on you.
It's no difference, bro. We're in cars, but bro, there's no reason to be up on me like that. You know what I'm saying? So for the tailgaters,
stop it.
Stop it. Hey.
For sure.
Stop it, okay?
Stop it.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't know why you're doing it, don't think you don't understand why you're doing it, just stop it, man. For real. Hell yeah, bro. Stop that.
Keep that
all
distance.
Right, who we got next, big dog?
All right, so the next one, this is fairly new because we just came out of COVID and everything.
Okay.
And a lot of times people, we were wearing a mask, to stay safe and everything. Yeah. Different people had their perceptions of,
I like,
safe.
These ones right here, they get me, they brought me the wrong way for no reason. I don't even know why. I just feel like,
So what gets me, and I'm going to call this one the solo mask and car wears, right? All right. They're by themselves. There's no one in the car.
Wait a minute, hold up. So you're saying they're in the car with themselves?
Yeah.
And they got a mask on?
They got a mask on. Right?
All right. Any of y'all that do that?
They got. Hold on, I'm still going.
All right.
They got the mask that's been on that mirror, just hanging,
like air
since COVID started.
Like air freshener.
Like an air freshener, and they're rocking that in the car, right? I'm staying safe. Now, for some odd reason, these get under my skin because it's almost as if the mask reduces their ability to operate the vehicle, right?
I agree.
Because they're in the car. It's like they can't see around them. The peripherals are reduced.
Yeah.
Their ability to, realize the distance between. All of that is out the window when that mask is on.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I don't know why they're wearing the mask in the car as well.
No, hold on. You made me think of two scenarios, though. I swear it throws me off, too. I'm like, bro, why you can't tell me you feel more comfortable breathing into some cloth other than your natural flow, bro.
You're in your own space.
Bro,
this is your car.
This is to the point where I've gotten to this point now with that is this. When I look to see, like, when I'm seeing somebody, like, that my peripheral, I look, and I look to see if they're an Uber driver.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, they're an Uber driver, that's fair.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? Even though nobody's still wearing a mask, but I'm like, it's fair.
It's fair.
I look in the back seat, nobody's there. I look back at them, I say, bro, come on. I just need a bumper. I want you to put your window down. Or the people that are on the street walking and they don't have a mask on. Sometimes I feel like I just want to swipe you real quick, bro. Like, bam, bro, honk down or do that horn.
The long horn.
The long horn, bro. Like, bro, for y'all that are wearing masks by yourselves, CDC didn't say nothing about that's going to save you from COVID, bro. Like, the next car over can't give you COVID. Like, where are you going to get COVID from? Like, what are you protecting yourself from?
I don't get it, man.
Like,
probably got the AC on, probably got it on recirculate, so the outside air is not coming in.
That makes sense. They don't want the particles from the AC unit to affect their breathing.
That's what it is.
Makes sense to me, bro. So if that's the case, slapicity level.
I was still getting at an 8 anyway. Okay?
Oh, that's a 10, bro. They eating me up. Hey, I swear, I feel like I need to save all of those people that do that from themselves.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man. I feel the same way. I feel like I can save them for some odd reason. Like I see them and I'm like, man, I just want to come help you out. I want you to pull over and let's have a conversation. I can just teach you a couple things.
Bro, they eat me up. You know, these what we're talking about now. These are the type of things that give me a little bit of road rage because I feel like it's ignorant, bro. It's lacking knowledge. Like, bro, you should not have a mask on in a car by yourself.
Yeah.
No reason why. That doesn't make sense. Or if you're walking on the side of the road, take your mask off. Breathe. Smell the fresh air. All right, go on.
All right, so next on the list, we got the 52 and up year old quote foreign driver with the sticker. Remember, you know the sticker. Patience, please, new driver.
Oh yeah, bro. Okay,
dude.
Let me break this. Yeah, So
when did these expire? Do they expire, or can you just keep it on indefinitely?
I think Amazon needs to tighten up because they should have an expiration date on them, bro. Like, bro, these will give me. I get if you're 16 and you just started driving.
True.
But you don't see that. You barely ever see that on them cars.
Yeah.
Listen, bro. First of all, I've seen them on Teslas. I've seen them on cars.
How many new drivers we got that are like 50s? Like, what do you?
Bro, you know what's crazy? I see them mid 30s to 40s, 50s. I see them, from my, and I get it, right? We said foreign, a lot of my foreign people. Like I got a friend of mine. He has one on his car, and I was talking to him.
Yeah.
He's from Africa, and I was asking. I said, bro, why do you have that on the car? He was like, man, sometimes Americans drive pretty crazy. He says, so I want them to be able to understand that, I don't drive like y'all. I said, homie.
Wait, that was his justification?
That was his justification. And he does it because he feels like, people will give him a little bit more patience and respect because he has that sticker.
I feel like what happens with the reaction to that sticker is not care, right? It's the same thing with the baby on board, right?
Oh,
I feel like that was a thing, like when it first came out. But I feel like at this point now, you see that, and it's kind of like get with the program. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you inept? Like, are you not able to actually operate the vehicle? Yeah. Like, what am I supposed to do now that you got a baby on board?
And I don't even understand what the sticker purpose is. Is it supposed to make me not honk at you? Like, what do we do? All right,
bro. We've never been advised as to what our instruction is for these people. Bro, no, hey, hold on. You know what that was well put. What do we do?
Man, it's so crazy because you're exactly correct. We're automatically supposed to be trained to know what to do when we see a baby on board sticker. Or be patient, right?
Yeah.
Drive them.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, be patient with me. Like,
right. Like, how do we deal with that driver? You know what I'm saying? Like, because like you said, to your point, you got 16-year-olds and, within that 16 to like 18 where like you get your license when you're supposed to get your license and they don't have those stickers, right? They just learn to drive. But then you got these adults.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, they're adults too, bro. They're all nationalities, American, all too.
All of them. They want to have a level of patience given to them, some type of patience that I don't know what it is. I don't know how to deal with it.
To be very honest with you, man, it was a great marketing scheme.
Yeah.
Because, bro, they're making a killing off those stickers.
What?
Because you really got to think about it. You said the key thing. I think sometimes the best trainer is through, bro, when you're on the highway, nobody's thinking about being patient with you, bro. They're aggressive. And if you know 95 North and South is like number one worst highways in the nation.
The corridors, it's the worst. It's
and bro, so those people, because they actually make us believe the stickers actually mean something.
Right.
Now that I think about it, I'm not even mad at them, bro. I'm mad because I actually bought into the sticker. Like, think about it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm over here thinking, like, when I'm driving up and I see, it's funny, I see this. And I feel better when they're young kids. Like, I do feel like, okay, that makes sense to me, right?
Oh, yeah.
But then I'm thinking to myself, what do you want me to do? Like, you made a great point. What do you want me to do? So I feel like now, I feel like that's on me, that I should show them the right way.
Yeah.
And that's to be disrespectful by honking out their ass, cutting them off.
It's funny you mentioned that. I thought the same thing. I'm like, knowing, how different people drive.
And how to deal with it. No,
how to deal with it.
So, to your point, the tailgater, you made me think about this, is the tailgater, sometimes I feel intentional, like I should hit my brakes super hard so they can hit me in the back, jack their insurance up, mess my truck up, give me a rental car, you know what I mean, and then have to feel with the effects of that. So
we're being sarcastic, but at the same time, this is a learning lesson. Okay?
I'm saying what I've thought multiple times. I just don't want to have to sit here and wait on the police to come do a police report. That's why I ain't done it yet.
True.
But one day you tailgaters gonna get that smoke.
Get that work.
Yeah, they're gonna get that work, man. All right, so I'm gonna take them off the list a little bit because I feel like, you know what, we got bought into a marketing scheme.
Okay, so they're off the slap piss.
The slap. Yeah.
So next we got
road rage level. Yeah.
We got the timid yielder, right? And I'm gonna add to that. I'm gonna not only say the yielder, the on-ramper, right, and off-ramper, right? The one that's just really not too certain about what.
Oh no, are these two different ones, or these the same one?
It's the same one. It's really the timid driver, but we're gonna call them the timid yielder.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
They're getting on the highway. They see the cars moving fast. They're coming on doing about 35,
bro,
and they just don't know if they're ready yet.
These boil me up. These ones boil me up.
What's your experience with the timid yielder?
So I'm gonna be very honest with you. I'm intimidated because this is why. You know, when you got the guy coming. So when I was always taught about driving, when you're getting on a yield, if you're either supposed to speed up, and go and get it, or you're supposed to slow down and then wait till, right?
Yeah.
No, they go the same pace as you. And it's like, wait a minute, when you're pulling up and you're like, you're moving, you're losing road. You don't have much road left.
I've seen them. They end up on the side, bro. And sometimes they stop.
They stop.
Yeah.
So what I've learned is because I'm afraid that what you're gonna do is panic and move over.
True.
And I don't want to cause accidents.
Yeah.
So what I've learned with people like that, because a lot of people don't understand the whole yielding aspect.
Yeah.
The yielding aspect either speed up or slow down. It's not for me to have to speed up or slow down for you.
Yeah.
It's for you to accommodate me because I'm on the highway. What I've learned is I just get over.
Yeah.
That's the best way. No, listen, I just get over now because I'm afraid that I'm gonna get in an accident, right? So what I've learned, to your point, is, bro, I don't know what they're gonna do.
Yeah, you don't know. And you don't know if they're gonna just jump over at any given time. You don't know if they're gonna wait. Yeah. And what's also even bad is the driver behind them as well, because they don't know what this person's gonna do. They're waiting to get onto the highway and go with the flow of traffic. Yeah. And this person in the front just doesn't know what they want to do.
And it's crazy because in their mind, from what I've seen, the way they've expressed themselves is they have the right of way.
Yeah.
Like, no, they feel like they're
doing the right thing.
They feel like, bro, I'm supposed to apply to you, right? I'm supposed to cater to you. No, you got on where I'm at, bro. Like, back up.
It's called yield.
Yeah, it's yield. You wait, right? Or you brought up another point. The guy that's driving in the fast lane. Speed limit.
That's next.
Okay.
We got that next.
So I'll say this there real quick and let you do it. You do your thing, baby. Is this the reason why they irk me up the most, right? As far as the yielder, is because you don't know this law.
Yeah.
You don't know not the law. You don't know. There's a driving code. There's a driving code, bro.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hey, look, there's a driving code.
Yeah.
You don't walk into a room or walk into them now. Like if you're gambling, playing poker.
Yeah.
And I've been that person that people have looked at like, bro, learn the game before you come play poker.
Okay.
Because you make it look bad. Because you're not really helping the next person out. Right?
True.
I feel like if you're gonna start driving, you should at least learn the levels of what it takes to be a good driver.
Parameters of
yielding
driving.
to me is one, bro.
Yeah.
Yielding is one that a person should know how to do more than anything else. And I feel like a lot of accidents maybe arise from that.
Yeah. Well, we touched on the timid aspect. Yeah. A lot of times people are really what I didn't realize is that people are actually afraid of driving. Like, they get on the road, right, and they're actually afraid of what's going on. And, I mean, rightfully so.
It can be stressful if you
I can totally understand it.
It can be stressful.
But my thing is, get right before you get in that position.
Just don't go on the highway, baby. Stay on local roads.
Stay on the local roads.
Get
yourself right. Yeah. Because just that level of timidity can be the determinant of life or death.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
seriously.
you being that timid can cause injury to others or yourself.
And that's the thing that
You know what I'm
bothers me
saying?
the most, because like you said, it's not because you can't change. Like you said, you're so and because what I've realized is what people do is they react quickly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, or suddenly. So like they're driving, it's a split decision. If they feel like they're running out of road,
Yeah.
what are they gonna do?
What are they gonna do?
See, that's what fear.
Yeah.
That's what throws me, because I'm like, you're running. I'm watching you. Like I'm looking at, okay, he ain't speeding up yet.
Right.
He ain't slowing down. We're driving side by side.
Right,
Right.
right.
One of us has to win here.
When the hell's, yeah.
So I take the humble route and I swerve. I don't swerve over, but I slide over.
Get over to the next lane.
And I give you the space.
Yeah.
Because, bro, the last thing I'm doing. And see, but that's what a good driver does.
True.
Like, a good driver, honestly.
Yeah, you're supposed to move.
Looks at everybody.
You
You watching everything. Now, my driver record sucks because a lot of times the stuff I've done, right? You know, I be all over the place. But what a good driver does is he watches you, really pays attention to you more than me.
Defensive driving.
Defensive driving, bro. Yeah.
So we're going to move on to the next one. The last one, right?
The last one.
This one is close to the tailgater for me.
Okay.
And this is the fast lane camper.
So the tailgate is like the worst for you.
That's the worst for me.
I can see it. I've been around. I can see it.
But it's the fast lane camper, right? The person that doesn't understand that the fast lane is for passing, the middle lane is for pretty much, I would say, cruising, but still maintaining the speed limit.
Yeah.
And then the far right is kind of like for the slow lane, right? But you're yielding. You got to still acknowledge the people coming onto the highway, give way, and then speed up.
But you're going like regular speed.
You're going regular speed. But that passing lane is for you to pass, come back over to the middle. I do it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll overtake someone and then come back right over to the middle. I'm not sitting in the why? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This one to me is the worst because I hate traffic, right? I hate traffic. And if you haven't realized before, traffic has it's organic, right? If you start looking at traffic, you'll realize that when there's no traffic and you see the dynamic of traffic, you can see what contributes to more of it, right? Someone sitting in the fast lane, and then someone sitting in the middle doing the speed limit, and then someone sitting in the right just cruising can create what's called like a wolf pack, right?
Okay.
Next thing you know, that wolf pack translates to more and more and more. Now you start building up and generating more and more traffic. So this one to me is the most offensive because if you would just get your ass over to the middle, we can actually keep this thing moving.
Oh, man.
But I've heard people even say to me, I pay taxes in my state. I can stay in any lane I want.
People say that?
People say that.
Bro. Y'all are funny.
I've literally heard someone say,
bro,
I pay taxes, I can stay in any lane I want.
So that's like me saying I pay taxes in any state. I pay taxes, I can smack the snot out your ass. Like, come on, bro. Like that. Like when is that line end? Right.
Right.
You know, people think you don't pay taxes that allows you to do whatever you want to do.
True.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like so. And I don't mean to be extreme, but it is extreme.
Yeah.
So when a person says I pay taxes so I can drive in any lane I want. So I pay tax so I can smack you and be disrespectful to you when you were disrespectful to the driving code, baby.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're disrespecting what
because you pay taxes.
Because you pay taxes. So I can smack you because guess what? I pay taxes. Hey, it's all right. The reality is no, that's not true. That's very ignorant. And what that is, you have I don't know the person, but you're very lonely. You probably have 3 cats. What I will say is this. Where I can drive in any lane I want. The whole purpose of the fast lane, you know what bothers me about the fast lane?
Yeah.
When it's the slowest lane.
Oh man,
bro, how is the fast lane? Check this out. How is the fast lane the slowest lane? If you go down, once you hit Woodbridge, and you're going down like toward Fredericksburg Step,
I already know.
And it's crazy. It's crazy because there's somebody pulled over, so everybody does this.
Everyone, it's the first time that they've seen someone on the side of the road
get a ticket. It's the first time I've ever seen a get a ticket. You must say they'll get a ticket.
And they let some fire truck and some ambulance throw on some lights, man.
Bro, well, and then guess what? Then you go down 20 minutes down the road and there's nothing. So why is the fast lane the slowest lane?
The slowest lane.
Bro, I can't understand it. You know what?
I think a lot. So here's something that I realized, right?
Yeah.
A lot of times people get into the fast lane because it's quote unquote the safest lane, right? with the slow lane, you got to pay attention to people coming on, so you might have to move over and kind of move back. In the middle lane, you're surrounded by the 2 lanes, and so you got to like look at both. And it's too much work to actually be a driver on the road. So get in the fast lane. There's no one to the left of you. Yeah. And on the right, there's not too many people that's going to do too much to you, right? Because they're just to the right of you, right? Yeah. They're either going to exit or they're going to just stay on their path. Yeah. So just hop in this fast lane and just cruise. Yeah, but that's what people do.
I'll tell you though, and I'll say this, man, and you know, as we end our list right here, man, and y'all tell us, man, if y'all agree, comment. Let us know which one if those bother you too, or we just the only 2 people in America in the world that feels way, which I don't think so. Is the person the camper guy in the fast lane. This is why he bothers me. He knows what he's doing.
You think he knows?
What? You cannot tell me that 30 cars came up on you and tailgated you, and you still going to say it, and then they went around and come back over, and it came on in front of you, and you're still like this. La-di-da-di-da. Like, how long you been driving for? Right. See, those are the people that I feel like sometimes I want to get in front of, hit the brakes, let you hit me.
We can't do the brake check on them, man.
Man, I want to destroy their day. That'd be honest with you. That's what I feel like. Because I feel like, bro, it's no consideration. Yeah. It's like, it's just, I can go on for days about respect and consideration. Yeah. But I just feel like, bro, that's such a lack of respect for the next driver.
It is.
You know
absolutely.
what I mean? And the whole thing, like, okay, I'll tell you, I was in Korea. Korea's minimum speed limit, bro, I think is 70. Like, no, not even know what I say minimum is. I think you cannot go less than 70, but I think if I was remember, people were going like, no. What was it, man? It's crazy. I know, bro, we were driving like 80 to 90 miles an hour. That was normal.
That was normal speed.
That was normal.
Yeah.
And I used to drive a stick shift, right?
Okay.
So I'm talking about, bro, you talking about 80, 90 miles an hour. People don't do that over there because everybody's flowing.
True.
Like, people know how to drive over there. When I was in Korea, man, respect to the people in Korea. Bro, big love. Like, that's how I learned, like, you know what I'm saying, Ola? That's how I learned how to drive a stick, right? Okay. Is because I knew I drive. Big homie to my man RP taught me how to drive a stick. But I went over to Korea, and that's when I really perfected it. But, bro, you're going 80, 90 miles an hour. If I remember correctly, that's normal. Yeah. You can't go 80, 90 miles an hour playing on a yielding.
Doing
certain things.
Yeah, no,
so people just do it, man. But, man, listen. Hey, man, y'all comment, man.
Yeah, definitely comment. I want to hear what the people talking about.
Man, tell us if y'all know of another one. Let us know, man. We'd definitely love to do a part 2 or add it to another show, whatever. Yeah. But let us know if there was something else y'all really feel like gets up under your skin.
And if you pay your taxes and you feel like you have the right, drop a comment too, because we need to engage with those people too. I want to hear those.
Yeah, I want to know why you feel like because you pay taxes, you can just drive wherever you want. It's like, bro, that type of people that say that, when people say that, there's so many different levels and facets you can go to and say, I pay my taxes so I can do this.
I can do this. I can do that.
Come on, let's be real, man. Sure, let's be real. You know, I can break in your house because I pay my taxes.
Right.
Like, come on, man. But the reality is this. So out of all that we did, so what would you say is the number one to you? If you were to have road rage, which you have had, we found that out.
I'm much better now, yo. I'm much better.
Shit. I'm just gonna have a bad day. So what would you say? What we got? The tailgater.
We got
the solo mask and the car wearers. The 75, 80, 14, whatever. Old
with the new driver sticker.
New driver sticker too.
Yeah. We got the timid driver.
The timid yielder.
Yeah.
And the camper. Which one is like, yo? If they were to get you out your comfort zone, which one would that be?
I think it's gonna be it's kind of like a tiebreaker with the tailgater and the fast lane camper, man. It's really a tiebreaker right there. I think the tailgater might take the edge for me, but like I said, I've gotten much better. Right? But if we were gonna be just on a dynamic, I would go with the fast lane camper.
Fast lane camper,
because I hate traffic.
Oh, that eats me up.
I hate seeing traffic build up, and I know that if there was a good dynamic moving, we could be flowing.
But I say this to you. You know what's funny about it now, and I'm gonna tell you mine. The camper, the guy that camps out on the fast lane. Yeah. It's not always when there's traffic. A lot of times it's when it's like open.
When it's open road.
It's open road.
Yeah.
And they choose to do that.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, that's
the irritant right there.
Because if I'm going fast in the slow lane, I'm getting a ticket.
True.
If I go in the fast lane, police may not trip on me too much. You know what I mean? Because they know that's the lane you're supposed to go faster on.
Yeah.
That's the time that eats me up.
Absolutely.
Now, I'm gonna go a little bit different.
Okay.
I'm going to say that the yielder, only because it eats me up because they don't understand the system. They don't understand the law. They don't understand the driving code.
The code,
because they can kill you. They can hurt you.
Yeah.
Like, to me,
Or themselves.
Or themselves. And that's another. Or themselves. I don't want you to get hurt.
True.
Right? But I'm going to go with the mask wearers in the car. Man, that eats me up.
Really?
Because I gotta understand. I don't understand why. Like why?
So it's a mental thing.
It's a mental thing. It irritates me. It's like, bro, I'm looking at you like you got this big old white mask on your face. Like what? Like
no, the blue joint. They got the old blue joint that's been in that mirror. I'm telling you,
bro. They've had the K95 when it was a K92. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not even. It was like
they were the true initiators, right? That same one from like the onset.
Hey, listen, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the show, man.
Absolutely.
Hey, we want to bring stuff that people think about and go through and see all day today. But we don't get too caught up in it, man. But we dissect it. We have fun with it.
Yeah.
And man, we got different topics. If there's a topic y'all want us to talk about, man, reach out to us, man. Send a comment. Yeah. Listen, y'all thought we were playing about the shirts, man. A lot of people thought they were like, I'm not going out there. Man, we gave away 7 O-line is shirts. So if you see him walking away, we don't sell them. We're not making a profit off this. We showing love. We want you to show us love, man. But man, take us out, baby.
Hey, again, as always, we appreciate y'all. Make sure you like this. Make sure you comment down here. Make sure you subscribe down there, and make sure you share this. Okay? Peace and love, y'all.
We love y'all, man. Hola.
Out.